Welcome to today's video. We are talking about this sight right here. So got this thing in yesterday. I still haven't set it up or anything. So this is the redline RL2 DTM. So there's the box right there. So checked out this sight. Never really heard of the brand before. Couldn't find a whole lot on it. So I ordered it. It was $220, so pretty affordable sight. And I'm gonna set it up and sight it in and all that, and then at the end of the video I'll do a full review on what I think of it, kind of first impressions. Right now though, it's pretty compact, tight to the bow. If you look right here, you can see it's very straight, kind of like that, and kind of like, whoops, there's my light. But it's kind of like the UltraView sights, just, you know, straight, compact, but, you know, you don't have to spend $700 or whatever they cost on these. So super smooth. This is your adjustable knob. You just unscrew that a little bit and that loosens up your slide. I got a 3-pin, so you can see right there, there's your 3, and then it's got the 2 indicators on your sight tape. So gonna have to kind of figure it out, but not gonna video all the setup, just a little bit here and there of sighting it in. So here goes nothing, and I'll let y'all know kind of if it's easy to sight in or whatever, you know, we'll see. Alrighty, so whoops, wrong way. So we got 20 sighted in now. I'm gonna shoot this, I think it's like 40 or something like that, so 35. I'm gonna scoot up. All right, 30 on the dot. It's pretty close. Might get, I don't need my arrows. All right. Definitely shooting a little left, so. Alright guys, so now we are putting on our sight tape. What I've done is I've sighted it in from 20 all the way down to 80. So I sighted it in with my middle pin and used that top indicator right there for the middle pin indicator. And the top pin I'll just leave as my 20 pin because it's a 19,000th pin and it's on the top. So I'll just use that as my 20, have the middle one at 30, bottom one at 40 for when I'm in the stand, so I don't have to be sliding this thing up and down if the deer's like walking in or whatever. So I'm gonna throw a sight tape on here, and before you throw your sight tape on, wheel it or push it all the way to the top where your indicator is right on 20. So when you put that new sight tape on, you know, you just line the 20-yard mark on your sight tape up with your indicator. Because I've done that before on old sights when I was sighting them in, and then I'm like, I don't know where it is, and I don't remember what particular spot the tape is stuck on. So now we'll pop that tape off right there and line it up with our 40 different sight tapes and figure out which one it is. So we'll see. So the other thing I think I noticed, so my pin gap is going to be a lot smaller because this sight's a lot closer to the bow, like right there. So it should be a lot smaller of a pin gap, so I should be able to shoot pretty far. So I'm just going to run this in right here. See, that's your sight tape right there. So. Alright, we are shooting here at 20 yards real quick. Gonna sight in that top pin. So we're gonna shoot our top pin here. Probably gonna need an arrow. I'm gonna put the top pin on the O and block on this one, just to feel like it's gonna be. Okay, that was just kind of a quick shot. Let's see where we're looking at. I'm gonna put top pin on the middle dot now. That's pretty money right there. Pretty money. We'll shoot one more. Just kind of see what we're looking at. Okay. All right. It could use to go down just a hair, so move it. And with those, you do not want to over tighten those. The little pin screws, don't wrench on those. Those will ring off or break. Just snug them down good. Don't pry on them. Bottom right. All right, that's perfect. Next round at 40. Here we go. Money. Ah, dang it. Getting a little tired. I've shot a lot already today, but we should be good after this. Yep, that's money. Now we'll move our indicator. That is right here. That indicator up there, so we'll see. All right, guys, in conclusion here, we finished sighting up the redline bow sight. Great sight overall, super easy to set up. The dial is super smooth on here, so you can actually feel every different little click in the yardage, so really like that. One downside is the little indicator things. You cannot get them within a 25-yard margin, so it's on mine. I've got it at the middle pin at 35 and the bottom pin at 60, and that's as close as I can get those two. And I've got my top pin set at 20 right there, so we will see how this thing does in deer season, and we'll get some of those videos up and post those on our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go and subscribe. Could use some subscribers. But overall, this sight is really good, super rugged. Doesn't have any play anywhere. The windage is super fine adjustment, has little clicks on it. You have your third axis and all that adjustment right there. It's super like inside of the bow. You have your windage sticking out a little bit, but I don't really mind that. It's really tight to the bow too, so you can get really good yardage. So you can shoot really far with the sight, especially with the 3-pin setup. You can drop that pin down pretty low. Great sight light on here, the way it shines in from the top. Really like that. So overall, a great sight. If you want to get one, you can go to redline.com. They're $220, and they do have a lot of deals going on. So you can go maybe get you a deal on one. Right now, it's a free hat if you pay over $100. I did not get a free hat because I didn't add it to the cart, but yeah. So I love this thing, and it will take the scopes, or the scope will take a lens or whatever. I don't have one just because my sight's pretty good. So yeah, overall, great sight. Love it. If you want to get one, go to Redline. I think I already said that. So we'll catch you in the next one. Smash that like button, give us a comment, and subscribe.